Hi, I'm Ben Christensen with Oregon Hemp Works. We're here today making my most popular scent of soap, lemongrass. That recession thing hit and I lost jobs. I used to actually be into performance cars and stuff like that, and it just wasn't my thing anymore. And so I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have a job, I didn't have any money, so eventually ended up getting in a car wreck. And a friend of mine who I knew grew medical cannabis, and I saw that and I thought, well, that's pretty neat that you work with a plant. And I wanted to do that myself, but I thought hemp was a better route to go because I didn't see enough people speaking up for hemp. It just seemed to be an unknown thing that everyone liked and thought it was twine and rope, but they didn't realize like all the uses you can actually do with hemp. So I happened to be a fan of the movie Fight Club and decided I wanted to make hemp soap. Spent the next year researching soap in the state of Oregon because I wanted that firm Oregon connection. You know, I was born and raised in Portland and always lived here my entire life. And I chose Oregon City here as my home base for the company because of the historicness of Oregon City on the West Coast. I mean, I'm making it from scratch. I mean, it's a 5,000-year-old method that I'm using. So today I just use vegetable oils and make a vegan product instead, just because I don't need to use animal product. I don't need to. Well, I like to say that fragrance is the F word in my fucking vocabulary. Because fragrance is a proprietary term, and that can mean just about anything can be put in it. They don't have to disclose what ingredients go into it, but I use essential oil only, which is just distilled plant matter. So I just use as much pure ingredients as there are. I don't know exactly what ingredients are in Dove, but a lot of these companies, it's not technically soap.
They're giving us
a detergent bar, but it uses artificial ingredients, man-made things to replicate what soap does. My stepdad used to take eczema medication and he has stopped as a result of using my soap. In no way will this product get you high or anything to that nature. I mean, especially since it's applied to the skin. Now I think it's just my mission to tell people about hemp. Probably that it's the most rapidly renewable product on the planet. I mean, I'm a renewable energy major and write papers on hemp all the time to educate the teachers because it doesn't seem like a fair conversation to talk about renewable energy and not bring up hemp. I mean, with the carbon negative building material, it's a carbon neutral fuel. I mean, it's just an amazing, amazing product. So it wasn't the marijuana that they were after. I mean, the government didn't care about people getting high. It was the hemp that they were after. The DuPont and the Hearst and those guys, and nylon came out the same year that hemp was outlawed. So they lumped it to outlaw cannabis, which incorporated both hemp and marijuana. So these farmers back in the day were probably, before social media, they're like, well, what the hell, man? Did you get that letter too? Like, yeah, they say we can't grow this product anymore. They say it's a drug. But they had no idea what that meant. I mean, they were just growing a product for all of its uses, for the seed value, for the fiber value, because hemp is cannabis. I mean, it's cannabis sativa L is the botanical name for the plant. So hemp is bred for a low THC content, as where marijuana, I don't care for that term marijuana either, but I use it when referencing hemp as well to distinguish the high and low THC, because cannabis can be hemp. And I don't think a lot of people really understand that. I mean, but hemp is cannabis. Hemp is cannabis. And there is studies showing that a higher THC level does produce better products. So eventually we'll get there where they don't have these THC limits and we'll all just grow cannabis like they used to grow. I do believe that cannabis is the last chance that humanity has. I mean, we're it's shit or get off the pot sort of time. And here we are, like, in wars over oil and such things like that, and it just breaks my heart that we have the solution to that. Nature has provided this solution for us, as where humans create the problems and nature's like, I got your fix right here. The whole time, it's always been there.